So let's talk about the concept of higher self, because it's so popular and so many people talk about it, yet nobody really explains what that is. It seems almost magical, and it is a little bit magical, but it is also science-based. So depending on how you try to explain it through which language, you can either treat the higher self as something that is connected to God when it comes to religion, something that is connected to the universe, a part of shared consciousness when it comes to either Buddhist philosophy or New Age spirituality that overlap quite a lot. And also you can approach it from neuroscience perspective, which is your prefrontal cortex when it's very highly developed. And also in transpersonal therapy, we also have the concept of higher self, which is this binding element of personality that sees all the mechanisms and the element of metacognition also, so the ability to think about your own thinking. So as you can see, all of those traditions, philosophy, religion, therapy, psychology, neuroscience, they all point to one thing. They point to this internal mechanism that humans have, that we are able to reflect on our own experience, as in this is self-referential thinking or metacognition. That's one thing. And second, that there is an innate human need to connect with something that is beyond only the self, and that comes in the spiritual, religious, philosophical traditions when people are looking for something that will make them feel not alone in the universe, as in, for example, in Buddhism, this concept of shared consciousness, that we are actually shards of shared consciousness walking around experiencing themselves as a part of the human experience. When it comes to the neuroscientific base, if you look at studies on meditation, we know right now that people who meditate a lot, their prefrontal cortex develops further when they meditate, and this helps them also have more insight into their own processes, and also they gain more emotional control. So all in all, this higher self, depending on from which perspective you look at it, is a very interesting concept and definitely worth looking into. And if you are looking for more information on the concept of consciousness in humans, I recommend the book by Joseph Ledoux, Brief History of Our Consciousness.